Twisted Christian, the video entitled "Why So Serious About the Dinar RV." And I guess I'm just gonna go on here on a little rant because when I get the chance and I go through some of the comments, I go through some of the questions on my YouTube channel, and it's just amazing to see that how many people aren't paying attention. I will sit there and discuss a subject, and then you will turn around and ask about the very subject I just discussed. And I've told you guys need to go through, some of you, and I'm suspecting that a lot of these people are not my subscribers or not people on my Patreon. But if you watch these videos, if you go back through and watch some of the videos, go through all my videos and look to see some of the things that I've discussed. And everybody's looking for the timing of the RV, of the dinar, the change in the economic system. Actually, we're pretty lucky at this point that it actually hasn't happened yet. Because if it would have happened 5 years ago, we would be living in a totally different world and many of you would be broke right now. Because what you guys don't understand is that the powers to be during the time that we were looking for the RV would have been the RV would have been in the hands of the corrupt, and then they would have corrupted the system and you would have lost everything anyway. And this is not going to happen until things seem at their worst. We are not at that point yet. I believe that we are approaching that point in time. There's a lot of things going on with the economic war, the currency war. There's a lot of countries that are just sitting back waiting to see what's going to happen. The banking system is changing right before our eyes. Should I say the central banking system is changing? If you watch any of the videos about the gold, go back through and look at those videos, because they have been buying and buying and buying gold, because we are going back to the gold standard. So this is giving you an opportunity to what? It's giving you more time to invest in other things and also to invest in currency. Now, many of the gurus have let you guys down over the years. They've given you dates, they've given you rates, and some of those rates have been ridiculous, $7, $8, $9, $10. They do that because they want you to keep feeding into them for whatever reason. In what I do and what Johnny from Currency 365, and there might be a few others out there, but all we're doing is watching. We're looking at the news, we're seeing the progress of what's going on with Iraq and many of the other countries. That's what we're doing, we're watching. But while we're watching, we're also looking for other opportunities to invest. Why wouldn't you want the other opportunities that we have presented to you, and what we're going to present to you? You know, and the other thing is what I'm going to say is that a lot of the corruption has to be removed, because the same people that stopped Libya from going to a gold-backed system, and not just Libya, because Libya was going to be the start and it was going to go all over Africa. Those same people that you were hoping to revalue the dinar was the same people who stopped the system previously. And I've showed you guys that in other videos. And you guys have to catch what's going on. The central banking system is falling apart. And they're going to be going to a gold standard. And many countries have been afraid over the years, ever since what I just discussed, when that country was going to go to a gold-backed system. They were scared. Now, I've shown you in other videos all these different countries that were going to a gold-backed standard. They're buying gold. They're not buying gold just to be buying gold, because they're going to change the system just like they changed it in 1971. Right? They were going from the gold system to the oil system, and during this oil system, only certain countries were making trillions of dollars collectively in the oil markets. And now we're getting away from that. We're getting away from this credit system that has caused the world debt to go to $244 trillion. That is a system that cannot be maintained. And this whole thing about the 8 wells, I keep getting comments after comment after comment. When are you going to tell about the 8 wells? When are you going to tell about the 8 wells? When are you going to tell about the 8 wells? I have spent a lot of time researching. It's not easy making videos if you don't do the research. If I don't do the research and I just tell you what the 8 wells are, I'm going to tell you what the 8 wells are. It's actually more than 8 wells. And that video is going to come later. But after that particular video is going to come, because of the research that I had to do and the hours and hours and hours I had to spend looking for these companies that are tied to the 8 wells. Some of those wells, you're just going to have to do the research, because I can sit here and say, well, these companies I think are going to be this and that, and there's going to be similar companies that you can invest in, but their stocks are going to be their stocks are a lot higher. So I'm focused on things that me and you can invest in. Simple things that we can invest in. Now, if I was to present a stock to you right now, hey, this stock, this is what they're doing, this is how cheap it is, you need to get in now. How many of you are not even ready? Have you signed up for TD Ameritrade? Have you signed up for Robinhood? Have you signed up for any of those things to where you can go in and you can invest? And see, that's the thing, because so many of you who are not even subscribers are asking me to talk about the 8 wells, but yet I have people on my Patreon that are asking about the 8 wells. And the people that are the supporters of this channel deserve it more than people who are just, you come to my channel, you don't even subscribe. So those people who do subscribe to the Patreon, they're going to get it all first. Now, I'm going to discuss the 8 wells, but actually how to invest in those 8 wells, and actually more, because Kim Clement, let me tell you this. After researching for like 3 to 4 hours straight last night, I'm almost going to call him the economic prophet, because he has said so many things, and I had to put all the different pieces together, because he talked about this well over here, this day, this year, and then a year later he talks about that same well later on, and I had to put all those pieces together. And that's why the supporters on Patreon are going to get those first. If I find a company that's associated with these things, they are going to get it first, because they are the ones that support the channel. Now, some of you do support this channel. You come, you watch, and you will get it eventually. But the thing about it is that they're going to get it first. Now, you can sign up to the Patreon without giving, right? And some of those people who do sign up will get some of those nuggets, but not all the nuggets. Eventually, all the nuggets will be released. But the time and effort and energy that I put into this, I'm just not doing it for myself. I'm doing it so that people can get out of their economic situation. Because I could hoard all this to myself and just do all the research myself and just keep it for myself, and then not put it out there and share it with anybody or anything. Because the time is going to come that you're going to wish that some of you had listened. You guys need to listen to the videos. You need to go back and you need to listen. Because those who are not listening now, if you're not listening now and you're not paying attention now, and if you're worried about the date of the Dinar RV now, and some of you are, because every single day, I used to be one of those persons in the chat rooms, watching the chat rooms, everybody's asking all the different gurus, seeing it on Dinar recaps, in the emails and everything else about dates and rates and everything else. When is it going to happen? It's going to happen this weekend or that weekend, or Obama's going to make the announcements for the Dinar RV and all this crazy, ridiculous stuff. But I've put a lot of time and effort into this, and I'm not going to be distracted or deterred about comments or the multiple same questions over and over and over again. I don't have time to answer the same questions over and over and over. A lot of you discuss about cryptocurrencies. Now, let me tell you this, and this is why you're going to have to be very careful, because there is going to be a point in time where you're going to have to sell your cryptocurrencies, only because we're going to a gold-backed system. And since we're going to a gold-backed system, I think a lot of cryptocurrencies are not going to survive. The only cryptocurrencies that are going to survive are going to be gold-backed cryptocurrencies. And I am working on a crypto gold-backed currency right now. I'm doing the research, I'm getting signed up, and I'm doing the things that I need to do. But it's the only one that I know that you can actually exchange it for physical gold. So that's the kind of research that I do, because I'm not gonna put something out there and then not tell you and not give you any information about it. and then you end up falling because I didn't give you the full picture. I didn't give you the research. So stop being so serious about the dinar revaluation and focus on other things, because some of you are so focused on that you're not looking at other investments so you can invest more, and so that you can invest in other currencies. Because there are going to be countries that are sitting back and waiting, because some of them are fearful of the old banking system, corrupt officials, because of what they've done to other countries when they tried to make a change. So you guys need to pay attention, and you need to listen, and you need to keep watching the news. That's why this channel, Currency 365, we're watching the news. We're watching to see what happens, and on a daily basis, to see step by step. All this is unfolding every day. This is like watching a movie, watching these things take place. And that's why it's very important that you watch President of the United States tweets. If you guys watch his tweets, he signals different opportunities. He signals what he's going to do. And what he is doing right now, which you guys don't understand, he was the only one to step up against this banking system, and it's causing other countries to come against this current central banking system. It's actually like a rebellion on the system. Now, some of these countries think by going to a gold standard that they're going to destroy the dollar. But folks, it's not going to happen. Trump said that a lot of currencies will be on an even playing field. That tells me that a lot of currencies that are out there now will be a lot higher than what they are now. So he has signaled. He said that several, maybe a year ago or 2 years ago. So what did he signal? He signaled that things are going to change. And there are so many things that he has said. And if we're not paying attention, you're not paying attention to what we're saying in these videos, then you're going to end up losing out. But anyways, I just wanted to give that little rant because you guys need to focus and pay attention, because if you don't, you're going to lose everything. Some of these things are, my opinion, just like the cryptocurrency markets. One of the things that I don't like about the cryptocurrency markets is that it's been out for some time, and most people, when you try to explain how to use cryptocurrencies, there's a lot of information and training that has to be done. I think a lot of people give up because it takes time to do that. And the way that the system is set up now is not beneficial for the average person. And I think when the new banking system, the new gold-backed standard comes out, people aren't even going to be thinking about cryptocurrencies very much. Like I said before, I think the only ones that are really going to survive are the ones that are backed by something, backed by gold. That's just my opinion. Anyways, so that video is going to come later on today, later on this evening, about the 8 wells. I'm going to discuss what the 8 wells are, and maybe even a little bit more. But as far as actually investing, I'm going to be leaving to some of that to my page, to the ones who actually to subscribe to the Patreon and donate. With that being said, Twisted Christian out.